After that last maneuver, geez, I never know why my back hurts. I'm so good to myself. Well, everybody, I think it's time for the big reveal. That chicken's been in there a good 45 minutes. Look at that. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back, everybody. Saturday morning in the bush. Daisy's sitting here. She's right into watching the birds and the squirrels outside. Her tail's just whipping. She'd jump through that window right now if she could, I think, if I'd let her out of here. What a cat. Totally fixated on those squirrels. Check this out. She's living her best life for sure. I think she enjoys being in the bush. And Freddy dude, he's upstairs somewhere sleeping, I think. In today's agenda, I've got to drain my water. A little bit overdue doing it. It's very cold here right now. It's -8 outside, 21 degrees inside, so it's pretty comfortable in here. But in 1 week, our temperature just bottomed right out, right? It's been beautiful, as it has been right across pretty well North America, right into the autumn season this year. And now she just bottomed out, that it went from, getting up in the morning at 15 degrees out to -8 last night. So everything's starting to freeze up outside. Winter is on the way. And I know a lot of people enjoy seeing the snow and the snowy videos, and trust me guys, they're coming. There was already a bit of snow here the other day. There's a tiny little bit of remnants still out here beside the wood I got piled out here on the side. So it's not far away, and I hope you guys enjoy, because I am definitely going to keep filming for a while over here. But yeah, today I have to, I'm going to drain my water tank. Some of the water lines, I got to crawl under the floor and hook my pump and stuff. And for a little treat tonight for myself, hopefully, if I can get it up to temp again, I'm going to use my chimney oven again. And I've got a chicken breast I'm going to try to bake, and I actually got some fresh Brussels sprouts that I literally picked at my house yesterday. They were almost frozen right on the stalks of the plants, and why not, right? Might as well have them. They're small guys too, so they won't take that long to cook. And I'm going to do up like a foil pack affair or something, and Brussels sprouts. And started buying these quite a bit there last summer. You can buy them already pre-done in the grocery store. And all it is, it's a little metal container with Brussels sprouts and onions. And a little bit of spice on it, and a bit of butter in there, or a little bit of oil in there. And you bake them on the barbecue, or freeze. You can do up like a foil pack with them too, which I'm going to do. And try that for dinner. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be a lemon pepper chicken breast, which I kind of enjoy too. Lemon pepper seasoning on stuff. It's kind of nice on chicken. And so I'm going to try a chicken breast in there. We're going to bake that. It shouldn't take that long. I think probably a half hour. If I can get her up to 350, which I should be able to. If you saw the last video where I did the ribs, I had her at 425 in there. They were tasty. So back to chimney oven season. I know a lot of people like to see that thing. So, but I am going to have another coffee here. I've already had one. I've been out around outside a bit. It's calm. There's not a breath of wind out there. It's beautiful out right now, but it's chilly. But a little later on, I'll report, and we're going to start doing some stuff around here. Well, crazy to admit, but I've got a squirrel over here making me feel guilty. I was out here a bit earlier, and he was literally running right up to me. It was like, Dad, Dad. He was running right up. It's like, Dad, I need food. I hate rodents, but I'm going to feed him anyway. Look at this. There's hardly anything on this feeder already. It's pretty well empty. And that's what he's waiting for. Look. Look at him. Sitting here waiting for me. Well, can you move? Hang on. Let me put some feed in there. So I can grab this camera. See how long it takes him to come back. About 8 seconds. He's right behind me. He's over here behind me, look. He's saying, thanks, man. Thanks for brekkie. Like he literally ran right up to me earlier. I was out here in the front lawn. Look at him. Like, scary. These are so tame. Like, get away. There. Did my humane thing for the day. There's a whole pile of them live under all this wood here. I was saying a few minutes ago about the snow in there. Check that out, guys. Isn't that gross? That's what that all is. That's the remnants of the first snow over here for this year. So And look who's already on the feeder. Oh, there he is. He's saying thanks for brekkie. Pretty happy looking little guy, I would think. That'll keep him busy for a while. All right, I'm cold. I'm going back inside where it's a lot warmer because I don't have a coat on. Daisy is again totally enjoying watching the birds out the window. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Well, you gotta love being in the woods. You gotta see what's right on my front lawn right now. Check this out. Check this out. Great big freaking porcupine. Actually not big. Actually a little porcupine. He says, hey man, how come you moved the freaking raspberries and blackberries? Look at him going. Isn't that great? Oh man, I don't know why I try to have anything nice, because there's so many critters around here that are just gonna basically destroy everything I have, I think. Isn't that crazy? Him going in the bush over there. There's all kinds of them around here. Could they peel the bark off all the trees? That's a little too close. You just get. Happy Saturday. Well, it's just after lunch now, like 12:30. It's warmed up a little bit. It's like 1 or 2 degrees out here. It's definitely not real warm. I'm going to do a little bit of yard work here that I got to clean up. Some of my hostas and stuff at the end of the year. Clean these up every year. Let me see where this camera is going to sit. Put her away a little bit here. All the dead shoots. I got hostas and tiger lilies both is what's here. And they're obviously done for the year, so this will clean them up before winter. It'll either be that or wait till spring. The sun feels good. Can definitely tell you that. Kind of funny out here in my jammy pants, but if you guys only knew, built the whole camp in them pretty well. Not this pair, but it was a jammy pants creation building this place. That looks better, just that already. Get these all cleaned up. Tiger lily right there. I should fix these solar lights. A couple of them come on, the rest of them don't. They should be all fixed here. Batteries are getting bad in them. Amazing they even work. They've been underwater a couple times now. Bring you over closer. Take this stuff over there. I've got, it was like a depression in the ground over there, a low spot that I've been slowly filling up. So I think I'll add this to that. Over in the bush. The brook is still running pretty good here. Another one here. Gotta go break them all off. Get all the old dead leaves. And I'm gonna clean up where I had that fire a while back over there. Bunch of burnt stuff there. Might as well clean that up too. While I'm out here, I guess. Because I need to drain the water tank. I need to take down my eaves trough. I need to take down the eaves trough brackets and everything this year. Because I got to put metal fascia on the back. So it's pretty hard to do with these trough brackets, so they'll have to come off and be put back on. They're going to have to come off each winter anyway, because if not, the ice takes them off. There. Another hosta. Pretty resilient plant. Pretty tough. Brought them from my house. I got a few of them at my house. Basically deer food is what they are. The deer love them. They just love eating them. So they're deer food. There. This over here. Of that burnt spot. Rake this up and clean it up. A lot of just unburnt wood and ash here. It's actually frozen. Crazy. because it's not going to be long. It's all going to be buried in snow. So I got to take care of it now or do it in the spring, I guess. So it will be snow very soon, I think. Not that I'm looking forward to it. I used to snowmobile, so I enjoyed it then, but you look forward to it then. But I got out of that a few years ago. So I don't sled anymore, as they call it. There's some of this stuff over here too, I guess. Yeah, that water is never going to thaw out on its own now. Problem in the backside of the camp, and there's no sunlight. Never gets any sun back there, right? So, kind of screwed that way. All right, I guess I'll be heading in behind the camp and start at that stuff, I guess. Well, here we are, guys, out back trying to get the ice out of my water tank. I took the hose off. This may turn into a Davy Dum Dum here pretty quick, I don't know, but this is all froze. I can't even get, this is a big like coupler or whatever it is, like 2-inch. So it's all frozen, I think. So we gotta warm some of this up. And hopefully I can get the water coming out of here, because it's still, my water level is still there. So there's still a foot of water in this tank. And it may be frozen in the tank. It was -8 last night, right? That was pretty cold. So I don't know what's going to happen. But I know I have to get this thawed, obviously. One way or the other. So I can unthread that, hopefully, and drain it through the big... I normally take that off for the winter, right? This coupler. She's froze solid. I should have known better than to let it go this week. I should have drained this last weekend, I think, before I left. I wasn't thinking. Wasn't quite thinking. We already have water dripping here, so it's probably just local what's in here, though. We'll see what happens. Heat her up a little bit. Yeah, I wish Davy Dum Dum luck here, guys. And see what comes out of here. Probably water, hopefully. No, gate valves froze. She's frozen right into the tank. Yes, sir, look at that. That's frozen solid. That's not good. That's going to be hard to get that to thaw. The gate valve. It's all ice in there. Wow. Yeah, this is kind of a Davy Dum Dum. Big time to let this freeze up like this. Big Davy Dum Dum, guys. Not good for a gate valve either. Lucky it didn't split. Not looking good so far. Other than all kinds of ice still in there. And then I'm wrecking this gate valve probably. If I'm not careful. This isn't good. There she is, look at that. I got her. Yes. Perseverance pays off, look at that. We got her, guys. It's frozen in a tank, you can hear it. You can hear the water falling down in there. That's awesome, look at that. We got her. Nice. That's the first part of the problem solved. Yeah, you can hear the ice, it's frozen. You can hear the ice dropping as the water's coming down in there. But at least I got her coming out, thank God. And my water tank is empty. So I am going to try to get the east trough down without any incident. No Davy Dum-Dums yet, guys. I'm doing okay here. Holding me own. Holding me own. Let's get this eaves trough down off of here. And something I have to do is there's a tree overhanging the building over here, and that guy has to go. Because there's so many needles right now in the eaves trough up there, the water isn't even coming through it. Not even running out of it. Boys, that didn't sound good. Yeah, that many needles. So it's not good at all. There we go. Get that guy apart. This guy, see the next one over is broken from last year. I didn't replace it. Two more to go. Come on. There. Get her off whatever way I can. I pull the adapter off, it's not a big deal. There, get the ice out of that. It's all full of ice and water. But over there, the downspout has been plugged right full of needles for a while now because of that tree up there that has to come down. Not looking forward to cutting that guy, but he has to come down. He's been a thorn in my butt for a while now. And I should have cut it before I built, and I didn't. I was in a big rush to get the building up, and I could have taken an hour and dropped that tree. Well, hindsight now, because it is going to be a task to do it after the fact, right? So, without hitting the camp. That could be a huge Davy Dum-Dum when I bring that down. So I may hit the camp with it, who knows. I guess I'll start over here and start taking those brackets off also. Might as well take them down while I'm up here. I think you guys can still see me or hear me anyway. I'm not going to move the camera 10 times for this. Sorry. Let's take these down. Doesn't take long to do. And anybody that didn't watch my other videos, my barbecue is all caved in because the ice come off, and I didn't move that one winter, so I don't get prepared before the bad weather hits sometimes. That's my own fault. Too much on the go, I guess. Putting stuff off. But we got to get all these down because there's new metal fascia going up anyway, right? So once the new metal fascia goes on, then I'm going to put new clamps back up for the eaves trough. Not doing too bad here now. Moving right along, moving right along. I already got the pump out from underneath. Actually, if anybody's wondering what it looks like, I'll show you guys. That's a water pump. This is all it is right here, 12 volt. One side is in, one side is out. It's got a built-in pressure switch right here inside it. That way, basically, once it hits 50 psi, it kicks out. This one is borderline. It froze up 2 winters ago on me. And you can see I had to put a metal, so I don't know if you can see this. This metal strap, this is a MacGyver, a fix. It froze and this popped out. Last summer, it wasn't working the greatest. Recently, when I would try to turn the hot water on to get a shower and stuff, it was starting to oscillate and pump and oscillate and cycle. So I think the pump is on the way out. So I'm gonna have to get another one, I guess. This could be entertaining, trying to get this off up here over top of my head. I don't know how I'm gonna do this yet, because this is full of ice, right? Yeah, right, full of ice. There we go. Come on. Man. There we go. There goes the drill. Just full of ice. That's all it's in that. What a mess. Full of freaking ice and needles. Look at the needles in there. What a shit show. Look at the needles. That is full. So, not the easiest way to get her down, guys, but she's down. Now I need my drill. I don't know if I can do these. I might have to leave these for now. That's one. This one here doesn't want to, which angle I put that screw in. There it is. They say hold your tongue just right. I got her. I got her. Well, if you guys want to wonder why my back hurts on a regular basis, it's from doing stuff like this I'm going to do next. Watch this. Because when you need to take something like this down and you got nobody to help you, you got to do it yourself. So, wish me luck. Wasn't bad. You know, I didn't really take the weight of it, because the best part is I put it up there myself. You know, why not, right? Part man, part I'm not sure what. They're actually not that heavy. They're not that light, but they're not that heavy. It's all perception, I guess. Excuse me. All perception. That tank stayed decently clean. I should be able to stand on that platform, I think, and do that. Get those last two brackets off, I think. And after that last maneuver, geez, I never know why my back hurts. I'm so good to myself. You know. But again, when you got to do everything yourself, pretty much, it makes it hard. This should hold me. It held a water tank. Look at that. That one there. Whoops. I'll go left-handed on this guy. There we go. That's it. That is it. There. We get that done. Oh, that's funny. You want to see the mop I got here? Yes, sir. I think the squirrels are hungry. Unreal. Unbelievable. Check this out. Look at this. Yeah, this is what's left of a mop I had out here for going down in my tank. You think the squirrels kind of made a bed out of that or what? Well, there, everybody. That is done. Another one of my little tasks I need to get before winter, and so that's good that I get that done. It's almost time for a coffee break. Talk to you in a bit. Well, here we go, guys. The afternoon's over. Supper time. I'm getting my supper ready. Had a good friend of mine there stop in, hang out for a couple hours. It was very nice to see Ian, a good buddy of mine. These are my Brussels sprouts that I literally just, I don't know how well you can see them with the lighting here. I literally picked these things yesterday in my garden at home. Got some onions on them, all cut up into chunks here. Going to throw a bit of butter on them, or I guess margarine. A little bit of spice. Going to put the lid on. I'm going to throw these things in the chimney oven for a while because I'm just starting to heat it back up. It's not hot yet, but the temperature is going up quite quickly in there. So I'm going to throw a bit of this in there. You know what? I'm just going to put a bit of oil, actually. I'm not even going to put butter. Because when you buy them pre-made in the grocery store, they've got oil. So just a wee bit. I wish I had olive oil. I don't. I've only got regular vegetable oil. Need some virgin olive oil. I mean, this will be very nice. There we go. Just a wee bit of oil on them. And they should be pretty tasty. I am going to put, one here called Mrs. Dash. This is a good, that's a good spice. Nice original blend. Put a little bit of that in there. Give them a little flavor. They're going to be tasty, I think. Put the top on. And in they go. They're going to go in the oven. The chimney oven. These are going to take longer than the chicken. So I'm going to throw the chicken in there in a bit. But for now, there you go. Nice little pack. And going to take it right over here, guys. Let's throw it right in the oven. It's probably only about 200 degrees in here so far. It's not even that hot yet, but that's what I got to do is start putting the wood to her. Get it hot in here. There we go. Those are going to take an hour for sure to cook, so I'm going to give it probably a half hour or so until and I'll start getting my chicken ready here soon. Get the breast out and get the spices on it and that, but there's no rush to do that because again, I've got to give this, you know, definitely longer to do the Brussels sprouts. Well, everybody, a chef I am not, and I'll never claim to be. This is a chicken breast that has lemon pepper seasoning on it. Going to put it in here and bake it for, I'm thinking a half hour should do it. It's a boneless, skinless breast. And we're up to 350 degrees in here, so those need a little shake. And my chicken's going in right beside this. Should be enough room. Look at that. All kinds of room for both. We're good to go. Now the question is, if I can keep it hot enough in here without cooking myself, because it's already up to 25 degrees in here, and I have to keep this temperature up probably for another half hour, so, oh, it's going to be fun. But it's going to be a tasty fun when it's all done. Well, I'm going to tell you guys, this stuff has been in here for 25 minutes, the chicken. I'm going to give it probably another 5 or 10. If I had smell-o-vision for you guys, man, it smells wonderful in here right now. This is going to taste wonderful. I know it is. And that chicken's not brown yet, so I'm going to give it some time. I can see it bubbling a little bit in there, though. 350 degrees we got her at. It's a boneless, skinless breast. So I'm thinking 45 minutes probably on that maybe, which means about another, yeah, probably needs about another 15 minutes yet to finish. 24 degrees in here, only because I've got the door open to let some of the heat out, so I don't roast myself out. But it's going to be worth it. This is going to be one tasty meal, I think. It's going to be really nice. Well, everybody, I think it's time for the big reveal. That chicken's been in there a good 45 minutes. Look at that. I'm going to cut it just to make sure, but I think that's done. Just hang on a minute. Looks wonderful. Let's see what my Brussels sprouts look like in here. These are hot. Oh man, are they hot. Oh, they've been in a, 375 degree oven. Look at that. Wow. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look. Oh my goodness. Is this ever going to be good? Yeah. Oh, you want to smell these. Man. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Need my pasta salad, which I have a little bit of here that I bought. That's pre-made stuff, but and then we'll have a meal. What do you think, Fred? Those Brussels sprouts can be so good. And the cool part is I grew these guys, so I gotta try one. Yes, sir. Bit of pasta salad. We're rocking. There we go. There's my dinner, guys. Nothing like it. That is chimney oven chicken. Doesn't get much better than that. What a beautiful meal, eh? Look at that. Chimney oven chicken. I'm going to sit down and enjoy this, and I'll talk to you guys in a little while. Wow, and I kick back and relax for a bit. I'll tell you, still smells wonderful in here. All you can smell is those onions and the chicken with the lemon pepper. You could just, all the spices, all the scent coming out of that. Wonderful. It tasted even better. It came out really good. 45 minutes at 350, and that thing is perfect. It didn't dry it out. It was still nice and juicy. Total success. And the Brussels sprouts, they were a little overcooked. They didn't have to cook that long. They probably could have gone 45 also. I think I cooked them pretty much a full hour. And they were tasty, tasty, tasty. I'm going to kick back, I think, for the, it's almost 7 o'clock for the rest of the evening here. And just enjoy the evening. Might again work on a video or something, put some files together. And nice to have you guys here again. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of, content. It's a nice way to build the channel up. Chimney oven, another success, another successful run on it. It's not that hot in here. It's only 25. So I kept the door open the whole time I was doing it, so I didn't cook myself in here because it would have got 30 degrees if I hadn't opened the door. But it's the the wood stove is tamed right down now, just a bed of coals in there. So I'll just throw the odd piece of wood in every few hours and be good for the rest of the evening, I guess. But again, I'll probably talk to you guys, I guess, maybe in the morning even. I may not even report back before I go to bed, and maybe just in the morning have my morning coffee. I think I'll talk to you guys. Good morning again, everybody. This was quite unexpected overnight. Wasn't planning on seeing this. Isn't that great? Look at that. It is hard to believe how you can go from summer over here last Friday. I could have driven a motorcycle in here. It was in 18 degrees to this. Welcome to the Maritimes. It's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough. Basically, you know what's in store right around the corner. It's absolutely beautiful morning though. It's -1 degree right now. I say I didn't get much snow down, just enough to ground cover, a little whisk of it or whatever you want to call it, but still enough to make it hard in the eyes even walking out here. It's pretty bright. I wish I was brighter. Tin Man, he's enjoying his morning. Yes sir. It's what a total radical change, considering I mowed this lawn 3 weeks ago. I mowed the lawn, so you're not going to mow her now. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing in its own way. And again, this time of year, I don't mind. The spring, I don't mind. But when there's 3 or 4 feet of this stuff, and everything's icy and slushy and the brutal cold, that part is no fun, but part of living in the Maritimes. It's going to be nice. It's going to be an absolutely wonderful day out here today. I don't mind the shadow here. The shadow knows. Tin Man's fallen over. We got to stand him up a little bit. I think his stick in the back is getting bad. It's coming out of the ground. The wind blew him over. There you go, buddy. You stand up the way you're supposed to be there. There, he's a little better. There, that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm going to cut this video off pretty soon, I think. Glad I got that water tank drained yesterday again. That was I waited right till the last minute. Should have drained it Friday, and even later in the day it was good because what I did, I went around, everything's unhooked under the camp now. And I went around and I turned all the taps on, and each one you could hear the water kind of pulling, blah, blah, blah. So it's actually pulling the water back, and there's a central drain I put under the floor here. When I built the place, a gate valve or a ball valve that I open up, and that helps drain all the water back out of the place. I didn't get any shingling done, but at least I get the water tank down. The platform I haven't moved yet. I can move that anytime. Next weekend, if the weather's decent, maybe I'll throw a few rows of shingles up. All I got to do is put some trim on the corner, move the platform here, and I've got one thing here. This is fastened. This has to come off. And then if I get the platform out of there, which is easy, it's just sitting there, and do a few rows, and it won't be that hard to do. And it's going to look nice. It's going to look really nice with that metal fascia up there. Finally, I've got it here. It's bent, sitting around the corner. So just got to get the inspiration to put it on and paint the skirting, because that was done in the summer. This has to be done also in the back, because eventually the rain is going to destroy that. And there's something else I need to do around here that I've never done, but I need to put a hatch door here going under, because the pump and everything is right under here inside. And every time, like yesterday, I've got to crawl from the end in there under, and it's awkward as hell to get in through there. So I need to make an access door. I'm going to cut a hole out here and put a panel that I can take out into the wheelbarrow full of water and frozen. But yeah, what a time of year, what a radical change to go from how nice the weather was. It's such an extended summer. It's the freaking third week of November, so what's a person expect, right? It was so good, such a beautiful year. But again, the white stuff is nice. You know, it creates a huge economy for us in the Maritime. Snowmobilers are big sports. Skiers, cross country, snowshoeing, it's all awesome stuff to do. But there she is, first snow in the roof. But I'm gonna go in, probably have another coffee, go figure, and I'm gonna put a video together before I get out of here. That's what I do now. I get no rush to go home, so I will talk to you guys very soon. I will be back next weekend and all that, Lord willing. And you know, if nothing else, just live simply, remain grateful, and again, be kind to somebody out there. It's just so important nowadays. Somebody needs to hear it, so give somebody a hug. We'll talk to you guys soon.